There's something about this
Yeah.
girl, man, from around
She
my
from
way.
around the way.
Ever try to hold back your feelings?
Yeah.
But it just wouldn't
Just
say.
wouldn't say.
But when I finally found the words to say, I wanted to run away.
Run away.
Simply run away.
I am here. You're here. Grab a seat, kick back, and let's dive straight into it. Hi, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Buibilo, and you are welcome. So, this is one of those spend a weekend with me type of vlogs. So, this was on a Saturday, and then I decided to get my veggies washed and chopped up in an attempt to save them from getting rotten. So this is what I usually do to preserve my fresh fruits and my fresh veggies. I would go to the shops, get the fresh fruits and veggies, get home, wash them in bicarbonate of soda, or if I don't have bicarbonate of soda, then I'll just use table salt in a bit of lukewarm water. And then once I am done, I would, for example, as you can see from the video, I put the mushrooms in the sieve to drain out the water, and then I would then go on to chopping them, putting them in the plastic, and then throwing them in the freezer. I highly recommend this preservative method because you would have minimal to zero waste on your fresh food. I mean, it doesn't make sense for you to go to the shops, buy something, and then come home and look at it getting rotten. So I've been doing this for years and it has been working for me. So I recommend you to use it as well. So this is me chopping up my green beans. As you can see from the video, I am chopping them in two different sizes. The other ones are a bit longer, the other ones are a bit shorter, because when I chop my veggies up, I am already thinking of what I'm gonna use them for. Hence you see me separating the green beans into two plastics, of which it's something that I do with most of my veggies, like the carrots as well. If you look at the video, there's a part where I chopped up into smaller pieces, and then afterwards I chopped them up into a bit longer and flatter pieces, considering what I will be using the veggies for later. So if you do try this method, consider what you'll be using the veggies for. For example, in some instances you might need to grate, in some instances you might need to chop fine, whatever the case might be, considering what you will obviously use the veggies for later. You can even write some dates on when you first freezed it, just to keep track of, for example, if you have multiple veggies, to keep track of which ones went first in the fridge, so that you can use, maybe for example, first in first out. Okay, so this is day 2 of the vlog. This is now on Sunday. I went to build this warehouse in Fourways. So the plan was to go get some planting soil and some herbs. So I'm just showing you around the shop, some interesting plants to look at, some seeds. So I was actually interested on buying parsley and mint, and then obviously also the planting soil, because there is one plant that my friend got for me sometime last year. So I could already see that the plant wanted to grow, so I was like, let me actually get a soil in a bigger pot for it to encourage it to grow. So they have a wide range of seeds to choose from, and these are different brands as well. So there is things like tomatoes, some flowers, some peppers, some cabbage, some spinach, beans, lettuce, what else? Some pumpkin, beetroot, you name it. So there's quite a few, watermelon even. And so there's quite a few seeds to choose from if you want to start your own garden. And there's a lot of plants as well that look really beautiful for maybe in-house plants or just outside on your garden. They also make a really great gifting idea as well. So some of the plants, it's actually the same plant, just in different colors. So if you look at some of their plants down here, you can see it's actually the same shape. It's just light pink, dark pink, white, and whatever the case might be. It says here, beat inflation, grow your own vegetables, and eat organic fresh vegetables straight from your own garden. So it's very encouraging as well to grow your own organic foods. Looks like I'm finally finding what I was looking for. So I was actually looking for fresh parsley and some mint. So this is me choosing which plant I am taking home with. So I think from the parsley they do have plain, and I don't remember the other one. So between the seeds and this already planted one, I decided to take the already planted one. And then the already planted mint as well. So I realized they have what is called apple mint. So I was like, sounds interesting. So I chose that one because I didn't find the one that is written plainly mint, of which initially I thought I was gonna find that one. So I took the one that is written apple mint, and then I'll just have to work with that one. So they were going for around 45 rand each for that one small plant. You pay 45 rand each, but it's not necessarily 45 rand for all of them. Some of them are slightly less depending on the herb that you want. So the one I got was going for 45 rand. So here I was just deciding which one I am choosing between the two. Please comment down below if you would rather choose an already planted small plant like these ones, or would you rather take seeds and then go plant straight from your from your own small pot at home and then start from the beginning? You know what I mean? Just please leave a comment down below to let me know which one you think it's best. Please also like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave me a heart to show that you watched until this far, and tell me what you liked most about this video. And then also, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I will definitely get back to you. And then also, please also share the video with your friends and family, just to show them about plants and everything in between. So this is a bit later in the day, and I am taking the old plant and then taking off the old soil. I think the soil was about, at this point, around 6 months old. So I took it out so that by the time I transfer it into the new pot, there is very less old soil and more of the new soil with obviously rich nutrients for the plant. You know what I mean? So I didn't want old soil on the plant, but I realized that with me doing that, I lost a bit of roots. But I was like, it's okay, because at least then I'll have new roots and new growth. So this is the old roots that I lost that went with the old soil. So it was just all tied up together. So when I was taking it out, it all fell down into the plastic. So I'm not mad at that. And mind you, this is my first experience into plant transferring. I've never done this before, but I had a good time. Look at me becoming a plant parent. I think I'm really gonna love this. So I went to wash these two old containers I did a bit of DIY there to open my own holes at the bottom. I actually forgot to buy 2 small pots for these new seeds, so I bought 1 packet lettuce and then 1 packet 12 flowers, I think. So I washed these old containers and then with an attempt to grow these new seeds. I don't know what I was doing, so I was like, let me just give this a try. Also, another thing is, remember, I've never planted seeds before. This is my first time. Also, I was not expecting them to be like this tiny. I was actually quite shocked. They are like a dot, like very small. Another pro tip that the guy from Builders gave me is, because I was asking him in terms of leaving the swell and not using everything. So he was like, no, don't stress. The longer it sits, the more it gets richer. It doesn't swell. There's nothing wrong with it. So he advised that I just put it in a plastic and leave it. So later in the day, I used the, how do you call this? The apple mint to make a drink. And then I used the parsley in the, as a garnish on food. I'll see if I can insert the pictures here for you guys to see. So I really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.